Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are taking you to one of Ontario's most beautiful summer spots, Sauble Beach. Join us for a relaxing day of sun, sand, waterfalls, and a sneak peek into our weekend camping trip. One of the best things about Sauble Beach, the drive itself. We started our trip from the GTA, heading northwest towards the Bruce Peninsula. It's about a 3 to 3.5 hours drive depending on where you start, and the journey is as peaceful as the destination. Once you get past the city traffic, the scenery starts to change. You leave the concrete behind and enter long stretches of open field, farmlands, and quiet two-lane roads. We pass through small towns like Durham, Owen Sound, and Hepworth, each with its own charm. Perfect places to grab a coffee, fuel up, or stop at a roadside stand for fresh fruit. The roads get quieter the closer you get to the lake. You start to feel that shift, the calm, the clean air, and that classic Ontario cottage country vibe. And then, the moment you see the Welcome to Sauble Beach sign, that's when you know you have made it. The beach itself is beautiful, soft, golden sand, crystal clear shallow water, and that peaceful open shoreline. We were there just before noon, and it wasn't too busy, which was a nice surprise for a sunny weekend. Plenty of space to lay down a towel or take a slow walk near the water. It had that laid-back, relaxed energy Sauble is known for. But we didn't have time to hang around for that famous Sauble sunset, which people say is stunning, because our check-in at Provincial Park was at 2 p.m. and we needed time to set up our campsite. After leaving the beach, we headed just a few minutes north to the Sauble Falls Provincial Park, where we'd be camping this weekend. This park is really well maintained, tall trees everywhere and lots of shade. It isn't huge, but it has everything you need for a peaceful weekend escape. There are about 150 campsites spread out between a couple of slopes, some with electric hookups and some are more rustic. Most are surrounded by trees, giving you a nice bit of privacy and shade, especially during the summer. You'll hear the sound of the river pretty much throughout the park, which adds to the whole relaxing vibe. Setting up was quick. The ground was flat and soft enough to stake the tent easily. We'll have a full video showing exactly how we set up our tent and tarp, but for now, here's a quick look. One of the best parts of the park is that it's named after the Sauble Falls, a wide, rocky cascade just steps away from the main campground. The falls aren't massive, but they are super scenic and spread out like natural rock steps where water gently flows down. The area around the falls is great for photos, picnics, or just cooling your feet. You'll often see people wading in the water, kids playing, or just folks sitting on the rocks enjoying the sound. We also tried a bit of fishing by the river. Didn't catch anything this time, but it was fun and a calming way to spend the afternoon. So we got our site ready in about 30 to 40 minutes, 10 tarp chairs and our new stove. We have posted a separate video reviewing our new Coleman classic camping stove, and we also have a new video coming up on how to connect a 20 lb propane tank to it. It's super easy and so much better for multi-day trips, so definitely check that out if you're new to camping. So we fired up the stove and made some easy dinner. Evenings here are magical. The sound of the falls in the background, the smell of campfire, and the tall trees around you. It feels tucked away, but it's close enough to the beach and nearby town if you need anything. So we stayed overnight and woke up to the peaceful sound of river and the birds. And guess what? We even tried making the famous camping bread by the Outdoor Boys. It was super simple, fun to make, and honestly turned out way better than we expected. The smell of fresh bread at the campsite, absolutely worth it. We packed our campsite and headed out just after 2 p.m. the next day, feeling refreshed from our weekend escape. It was quiet, relaxing, and was just the right amount of adventure. On our drive back, we've passed a few Amish families in horse-drawn buggies, a gentle reminder of the slower and simple life that still exists just a few minutes outside the city. Thanks so much for coming along on this adventure with us. See you soon.